After they were done with her, Bella lay on the bed, crying and saying to herself, I am a maiden of the God of thunder. Anyone who sleeps with me dies on the seventh day. Bella was a young woman whose beauty seemed to glow from within. Bella was a lively and outgoing girl, but her life took a drastic turn when her father told her that she is the maiden of the God of thunder. Bound by this sacred rule, she was forbidden to marry or have any romantic relationships. The weight of this revelation caused her to withdraw from the world, abandoning her social life and becoming an introvert. She was a student at a prestigious university, known for her brilliance and dedication to her studies. Despite her captivating looks, Bella's focus was never on the attention she attracted, but on her academic pursuits. Her life revolved around lectures, libraries, and late-night study sessions. She was driven by a vision for her future, a dream of becoming a renowned barrister. Unlike many of her peers, Bella had little interest in the bustling social life on campus. She wasn't one to be found at parties or mingling in large groups. Instead, she preferred solitude, finding peace in her books and research. However, Bella wasn't completely alone. She had one close companion, Lisa. Lisa was everything Bella wasn't. Outgoing and bubbly, Lisa could light up a room with her laughter. She was the life of every gathering, yet she valued her friendship with Bella above all else. The two had been friends since childhood, their bond growing stronger as they navigated the challenges of life together. Lisa often joked that while Bella was the brains, she was the heart. Together, they balanced each other out perfectly. Despite their differences, Lisa understood Bella's dedication to her studies and never pressured her to conform to societal expectations. Instead, she supported her friend wholeheartedly. Lisa often brought Bella home-cooked meals during exam periods, reminding her to take breaks and care for herself. She also acted as Bella's bridge to the world, keeping her updated on campus happenings and introducing her to new experiences. Bella was born into a family where tradition and strict rules reigned supreme. Her father, Chief Osage, was a revered idol worshipper in their village. He was the high priest of the shrine, dedicated to the god of thunder, a role he took with utmost seriousness. The family home was a grand yet airy place, filled with statues, carvings, and altars adorned with offerings of fruits and insects. Bella, the youngest of 5 children, was different from her siblings. While they embraced the family's practices without question, Bella often found herself questioning the rituals. She couldn't understand why her father spent hours in the shrine, chanting and offering sacrifices, while the rest of the family lived under strict and often harsh rules. Her father believed that the family's success depended on their devotion to the god of thunder. To him, every misstep was a potential curse. As a result, Bella grew up in a home where freedom was a foreign concept. She wasn't allowed to question her father's beliefs, associate with outsiders, or even dream beyond the confines of their traditions. But Bella's mind was restless, and her heart yearned for something more. One fateful evening, Chief Osage summoned Bella to the shrine. The air was thick with the smell of incense, and the flickering light of oil lamps cast long shadows on the walls. Bella's heart raced as she knelt before her father, surrounded by the symbols of their faith. "My daughter," Chief Osage began, his voice grave, "the gods have spoken. They have chosen you to serve them in the shrine. You are to become the maiden of the god of thunder, a sacred vessel for his power and will." Bella's breath caught in her throat. "What does this mean, father?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "It means," he continued, "that you must dedicate your life to the gods. You will not marry, and no man shall ever touch you. Any man who dares to lie with you will be struck down by the gods within 7 days." Bella felt her world crumble. She had dreams of love, of freedom, of life beyond the confines of the shrine, but those dreams now seemed impossible. For days, Bella wrestled with the weight of her father's words. She tried to confide in her siblings, but they urged her to accept her fate. "It is an honor," her elder brother said, "to have been chosen by the gods. Not everyone is so blessed." But Bella didn't feel blessed. She felt trapped, yet yearned for a life of her own, free from the suffocating grip of tradition. One night, she went to the river bank, a place where she often finds solace. There she met a young man named Emeka, a traveler passing through the village. Emeka was kind and full of stories about the world beyond the village. Bella found herself drawn to him, and for the first time she felt truly seen and understood. As they spent more time together, Bella confided in Emeka about her predicament. "I don't want this life," she said, tears streaming down her face. "But if I defy my father, I fear the God's wrath." Emeka took her hands in his. "Bella, you are more than the will of others. You have a right to choose your own path. No one, not even the gods, to detect your life." Bella knew that the bond with Emeka was dangerous, but she couldn't deny her feelings. One fateful night, she made a decision that would change her life forever. She and Emeka fled the village under the cover of darkness, leaving behind her family, her father's shrine, and the weight of her unwanted destiny. They journeyed to a distant place where Bella hoped to start a new life. But as the days passed, fear gnashed at her. She couldn't shake her father's word about the cause. When 7 days of lying with Emeka came, Emeka died and Bella was devastated. She decided not to follow any man again and concentrated on her studies. One day, during COVID-19 period, she was on a bus traveling to a city called Port Harcourt. While the bus was passing through a small town, some police officers stopped the bus. The officers told Bella she wasn't wearing her nose mask, which was very important at that time because of a sickness called COVID-19. They told her to come with them. But instead of helping her or being kind, the officers were very, very bad to Bella. They took her to a place and didn't listen when she was trying to tell them something. Bella was scared and sad because they forced themselves on her. They hurt her and made her feel helpless. After they were done with her, Bella lay on the bed, still crying. Through her tears, she whispered to herself, "I am a maiden of the god of thunder. Anyone who sleeps with me will die within 7 days. The officers heard Bella saying something that startled them. Fear crept into their faces, and one of them nervously asked, "What did you just say?" Bella looked at them calmly and repeated her words, her voice steady and firm. One of the officers coughed and said, "She's just talking nonsense," before storming out of the room. The two remaining officers, however, were gripped with fear. They began questioning Bella anxiously, trying to understand what she meant. Realizing the gravity of their situation, the two officers fell to their knees and started pleading with Bella for forgiveness. But Bella, her voice calm and resolute, told them there's nothing that can be done to change their fates. Desperate, they begged her to let them meet her father, hoping he could intervene and help alter their destiny of death. Bella, unmoved, simply replied, "I'll think about it," leaving them to wrestle with their guilt and fear. When Bella got home that day, she confided in her friend Lisa about what had happened to her. The weight of the experience changed Bella deeply. She became withdrawn, avoiding conversations, and finding it difficult to connect with anyone. The trauma consumed her, leaving her a shadow of her former self. Lisa watched with concern as Bella struggled, knowing her friend needed help and support to heal from the pain she was carrying. Bella's friend Lisa was incredibly upset. Determined to seek justice, she went to the police station to report what had happened. However, her efforts were met with frustration. The officers dismissed her complaints, telling her there wasn't enough evidence and demanding she provide proof of what had happened. Despite her pleas, no serious investigation was ever conducted. The two police officers, feeling deep regret for what they had done to Bella, came to her to plead for forgiveness. They knelt before her and said, "Bella, we are truly sorry for the pain we caused you. Please help us make things right." Bella, still heartbroken but willing to let justice take its course, listened quietly as they continued. "We need to meet your father and seek his forgiveness as well." One of them said, "Please tell us how to find him so we can also ask the gods in your village for mercy." Taking a deep breath, Bella gave them the address of her village and explained carefully how to locate her father. "My father's house is near the big mango tree at the center of the village. Ask anyone for Papa Bella and they will show you the way," she said. The officers thanked Bella and promised to do everything they could to make amends. They left with heavy hearts, determined to right their wrongs and face whatever punishment the gods deemed necessary. When they met Bella's father, he said to them, "You committed a taboo, and your actions cannot go without consequences. To show you are truly sorry, bring these items: a white goat, a calabash of honey, and a jar of palm wine." The two police officers gathered the items and returned to the shrine. The priests performed the rituals, and the gods were appeased. The gods then spoke again. "Because you came to us and showed remorse, we will not take your life. However, your punishment remains." Bella's father now told the two policemen what the gods had said. He told them, "Because you have come to us and shown remorse, you will not die. However, your punishment remains. Neither of you will ever be able to be with a woman again. This is the price you must pay for your actions." The two officers bowed their heads, knowing they had been spared from death, but marked by their deeds forever. As for the third officer, on the seventh day, he died mysteriously. The experience left Bella broken. She couldn't eat, sleep, or smile the way she used to. The pain and fear followed her everywhere, and she felt like the world was no longer a safe place. Bella's best friend, Lisa, noticed something was wrong. She came to visit Bella every day, bringing food, comforting words, and her favorite books, but Bella was too hot to respond. Lisa didn't give up. One day, Lisa sat beside Bella and said, I know you feel like this pain will last forever, but I'm here for you. You're not alone. Together we'll get through this. Lisa took Bella to see a counselor, a kind woman who listened to Bella's story without judgment. The counselor taught Bella ways to cope with her trauma, helping her understand that what happened was not her fault. Lisa also encouraged Bella to do small things she loves. She went for walks in the park, painted together, and even planted flowers in Bella's garden. Slowly, Bella began to feel a little stronger each day. One evening, Bella told Lisa, I never thought I could feel hope again, but you didn't let me give up. Thank you. Lisa smiled and hugged her. You are stronger than you know, Bella, and no matter what, I'll always be here for you. With time, Bella found her voice again. She joined a support group of women who had experienced similar things and began sharing her stories to help others heal. Though the pain didn't completely disappear, Bella realized she was no longer defined by what happened to her. She became a beacon of strength and hope, reminding others that even in the darkest times, healing is possible with love, support, and courage. Despite the trauma Bella endured, she found the strength to focus on her studies. With determination and hard work, she excelled academically and graduated with flying colors. After her graduation, Bella secured a well paid job that allowed her to live comfortably and pursue her dreams. She poured her energy into her career, achieving success and earning respect from everyone around her. However, the pain from her past left a deep mark. Bella chose to stay away from men entirely, focusing instead on her personal growth and happiness. Though she kept a distance from relationships, she built a fulfilling life surrounded by supportive friends and a strong sense of independence. Moral lesson of the story: actions have consequences. The story teaches that every action, especially harmful ones, comes with consequences. Even if forgiveness is granted, the impact of one's wrongdoing cannot always be undone. Respect for others. It is essential to treat others with respect and dignity. Violating someone's rights and causing them harm is not only morally wrong, but also invites divine or societal judgment. Forgiveness does not erase accountability. While forgiveness can bring mercy, it does not exempt one from the repercussions of their actions. The men were forgiven, but their punishment ensured they would carry the weight of their deeds for life. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more stories. Bye.